Hope you didn't click on this thinking I was going to show you a single exercise that was going to magically transform your body and simultaneously make all your exes die a little bit inside, because that's not what this is. Today, we're doubling down on the things that hurt you the most. Let me explain. Let me lay it out this way. Exercises are like kids. I have a friend who has 2 kids. One of them is basically perfect. The other one will refuse to eat their vegetables, and then 10 minutes later, he'll find them in the backyard eating rocks. And he's told me he constantly wonders if that one even has a soul. What I'm trying to say is exercises and kids not created equally. So even though you say that you don't have a favorite, we know. There's certain exercises based upon your biomechanics or your overall shitty form that you just can't quite get that connection. But because the experts say that they should be the foundation of your training, you continue to force yourself to do them. And then there's others where you don't have to think about it. You can crank your music, drift away, and think about big titty bitches and look down and realize the pump is so extreme that it looks like your arms are about to explode. That's what this is about, figuring out what exercises you have a great connection with for each body part and then exploiting the shit out of them. Because my argument is, assuming you're hitting the same body part, would you rather hit 3 exercises, one of which you have a great connection to, the other 2 not so much, or hitting 1 exercise and doing 3 different variations, all of which kick your ass equally as much? And this sprung from a conversation I had with my wife who, like all women, wants a bigger ass. And my wife and I agree, and I assume us as a community can also agree that we're more than happy to pay for tits all day, but fake asses are unacceptable. You have to build those glutes. So I started running through all the exercises. Do you connect with reverse lunges? Not so much. Hip thrust? Kinda. Abductor machine? A little bit. Sumo deads? She said yes. I said, okay, perfect. That's the one. I want you to forget all the other ones and just focus on doing different variations of sumo deadlifts. And don't think of them as the same exercise. Think of them as a completely different movement. So try to increase that metabolic stress by doing really high rep sets. And then at times, really increase the amount of tension on that muscle by progressively overloading, but also change the form. Change your foot placement, do complete pause sets, do a slow negative and then an explosive positive. And now, instead of catching her across the gym pissing on a fire hydrant, she's taken a single exercise that she loves and really connects with and turned it into one hell of a workout. And if you're sitting there thinking, this doesn't apply to me, I'm not trying to grow my glutes. My wife loves the fact that my ass looks like 2 Ziploc bags of Thanksgiving gravy. You can apply this to any body part. Just confiscate the rope for a half hour. And the beauty of that is you're not sacrificing anything. Because you're hitting that rope at different heights, it's going to effectively hit all 3 heads. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't master every exercise. I think there's real value in trying to figure out why you don't connect with or see results from certain movements. I just don't think you should waste your precious workout time doing it. I would throw the exercise you don't quite connect with at the end of your session, see what tweaks you can make, and really hit that targeted muscle. One exercise I know that ruins me every time is this hack squat. So I know if I put a sign on here that says mine, and I spend the next 30 minutes just hitting it with a different tempo, changing the place of my feet, doing drop sets, I'll walk away from this thing with my legs having been properly abused. Moral of the story, just figuratively pitch a tent, or literally pitch a tent. People will stay away from you if you're rocking a huge boner. And do the things you already know you connect with. If you don't know what you connect with, that's where the $20 garage program comes in. I'll link that below. And people have asked about when the next one's coming out, the full gym program. Give me a couple weeks. I like to take my sweet ass time because I want to make the videos just as valuable, if not more obnoxious jokes. And if you need help with your diet, I've watched this video next. Also another one of my favorites, but most importantly, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon.